It depends on who you're inviting to the party.
Yeah. You know how my parties used to go down.
So, yeah.
All right, cool. Let's get into this real quick. About to hit this intro that I have not practiced whatsoever. I got this shit.
This nigga in this fucking intro.
You got me? SG Garrison got me. All right, here we go.
SG Garrison.
You know, I should have practiced that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm nervous now. I'm sweating and shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this is the Thought Ones podcast.
I'm a thought. Get him on here.
This is the Thought Ones podcast. He is
Jobo, and he is
Teddy Wren, and I have officially decided to. Really? In the middle? Come on, man. I was executing.
Get his ass.
I gotta save it now.
Yeah, this is gonna be the one fucking podcast you just never get the full intro.
Come on.
Like, all right, that's the first quarter.
Come on, man. I'll do it one more time. Why are they buckling Big Bookie?
Big Suey.
Say something shit like that.
Oh shit, did he?
3 songs are straight hard.
Just hard trying to clean mad money.
Yacht my time. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you just said. I would have snitched.
You can get with it or not. I'ma just not say that. This. Hey man, don't you be trying to load up. Y'all see? Put the phone down. Put the phone. This is the previously aforementioned podcast. He is Jobo. God damn it.
And he is...
Whatever, I got this next week anyway. I told you to put the phone down. Alright, anyway.
Yo, hell yeah, niggas gonna throw a party with a fucking
Anyway, I have officially made a decision this week. And I've decided to stop calling these bitches.
Yeah. Yo, you know what? It's fucking mad funny. When I was in the shower...
Today or yesterday?
Today. I was thinking about how you call bitches.
What the fuck, me?
Yeah. Because I'll be like how you, I don't think you realize it. But like, I'll be like, yo, these bitches really just be letting you call them bitches. Then that shit is just bugged out to me. And like, I can't really like, as much as I probably should be like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. But it's like, if they're not complaining, I'm not going to say shit.
You know, when you said these, letting you, not me, but just in general, or was it me?
You. Directly. You specifically.
You be like, yo, you just be calling them bitches and they be...
Yeah, like, if they're not gonna be like, don't call me a bitch, and who am I gonna be like, yo?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not saying that I'm taking the word bitch fully out of my vocabulary. And I already know that people have clearly tried to make me synonymous with the word nigga, which I don't fully understand. Nigga. However... I've decided to stop calling these bitches because as we was talking about doing the top 10, I don't know where you got top 20 from. I could do a top 20, but I don't want to.
Yo, you kept saying top 20, bro.
No, did I really?
Yeah. That's why I was like, yo, 20?
I'm going to need to see the receipt, bro, because that might have been a typo.
Yeah, we talk so much, that's so hard to find. Do they have a
no,
search
you just got to hit the search thing.
You have a search thing on there?
Yeah, just type in top 20 or top 10. And if you see top 20 with my name next to it, I guess I said that shit. But while we was working on that top 10, which Jobo apparently is struggling with, because apparently he's only been attracted to at least 4 women in his life or some shit like that, what he's telling me.
Yeah, I just don't gloat over women.
You know what? I don't know if I'm gloating or not, but...
Jennifer and my top 20 or not.
Oh, see, I meant 10 in that. But when I originally discussed it, you know... Oh, no, I said top 20 for her because I know she's not on my top 10. But she is definitely the queen of white women.
Queen of white women, I don't know.
In the sense of, and I'm not talking about in looks, I'm in the sense of when you think of a race and a person and a sex, and you go, man, you know, black guy, the first image that comes up in your mind. Or white woman, a bitch like Jennifer Aniston is going to come up in your mind.
Nah.
I
think it depends on your fandom.
Well, of course, yeah.
Who comes in my mind when I think of white woman? I don't know.
Like if I go, you'll just think of random white woman.
It'd probably be Lana right now.
By the way, I would really like to just put a disclaimer that if I happen to say bitch at this time, I'm a work in progress. Okay, I just made this decision like 3-4 days ago. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like my brain just isn't wired to like think of. I don't know. I think it just depends on your fandom.
Yeah, and I mean, of course, it's whatever you're associated with. But I feel like when people just think of stereotypical, that's what I mean, stereotypical. When it's just like, you know, not even white women you interested in, white women that, you know, whatever. Just the most typical version of seeing something. Like, Jennifer Aniston is pretty much a Karen.
No.
You get what I mean?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So, but while I was going down the rabbit hole, because I sure got caught up in the rabbit hole, going through Google, just trying to remind myself so I wasn't skipping any of the girls I have been formerly gushing over in time. I just kept scrolling, and I just kept seeing. I started seeing foreign women, and I started seeing, you know, Canadian actresses, French actresses. I started to notice that apparently I recently have a real big thing for Middle Eastern women. What was the Google search? Well, that was simple. I've noticed that most of the time I'm more attracted to actresses than I am like singers and stuff. So all I would do is just go on Google and type in like red-haired actress, and they would just throw up.
What? Yo, what type of fucking sick, twisted shit is that?
Well, you know what? Because I was coming up with the names, but I was like, yo, like some of these people, I don't remember their name, or I'm like, yo, let me not forget nobody. So I would just type in like red-haired or brown-haired or black-haired actress, and then it would bring up somebody. I'd be like, oh, I forgot about her, and then I put the name. But then, of course, sometimes it will pull up the same person with different hairstyles. But, of course, I ain't put them on a list, you know, more than once, you know, unless it was certain people. But that's what I was typing in. And it just sent me down this whole pantheon of just beautiful, attractive actresses and stuff. And I was like, next thing I know, I'm looking up on something like, what was she in? What movie was it? Oh, she looked familiar. And I'm like, learning about these hoes. And I was just like, I said bitches. I ain't say I was taking out hoes. Which one's worse?
Technically, both of them.
Well, you know what?
Because you're degrading women.
Listen.
Yep, I'm about to put your ass on the spot.
Yo, get out of here. I'm Sir Perfection. Jopito. Perfection. But no, I was really learning about them. And at the same time, while I was perfect, just on beauty, there was no nudity or nothing crazy or whatever like that. It's just face shots. But you'll also learn there's a visual search that you can hit. And if you don't know the person's name. What? No, if you don't know the person's name, it'll look them up on Google. Nah, I ain't had no safe search on, bro. What you mean, man? If I die today, y'all can go through my whole history. No shame in my game. But, yeah, there's a little thing where, like, if I was like, yo, she look familiar, but what's her name? I don't know her name. I could hit visual search, and then it would scan through and be like, oh, this is, you know, Phoebe Tompkins. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, she was in Originals or whatever. But anyway, I just, through their beauty, I was like, what they do. How good they act, how much they work. And I don't know, man. I just had got like a whole respect for women and a different type of tip. So if I don't stop it, I'm making an effort to minimize it, is all I'm saying. I don't understand why SG over here is over here thinking like it's not possible, and you looking like you don't believe me. Yeah, listen, a Google search can change the way you think. Just like these people out here who go, I think racism isn't real. It's like, well, maybe you should Google search that. You know, maybe you should open your eyes more. A Google search can wake
maybe you should
you up.
Open your...
And that's all I'm saying. I have decided to stop calling these bitches.
I don't believe it.
Unless they gonna let me. So years of calling these hoes bitches, you see some red-haired actresses and you feminist. First off, I've always been feminist when it came to red-haired actresses.
This guy. I don't have nothing to contribute to this.
What? First of all, freckles will do it just enough. Anyway, so you heard Nicki Minaj came out of retirement?
Yeah, that was obvious.
I don't understand it. Why was you been retired for Was it 2 or 3 weeks?
I live by the rule that rappers and wrestlers never actually retire.
Very true.
They just don't.
But what's the point of saying it for 3 weeks?
For
like even Jay-Z did a whole tour making you think this the last one before he was like, all right, 3 more years, I guess I'll do another album. She said
it's for, like, yo, it's Nicki Minaj we're talking about.
She was having enough publicity at that time, bro. Between the Queen radio, between the going on Joe Budden, between just going on anything, really, going on podcasts, going on radio shows, going on whatever. She had enough publicity. She didn't have to go, well, I guess I'm retiring today. And she had already made the disclaimer of, I'm taking time away because I want to work on a family and I just got married. So retirement didn't even need to be a word. We get that you're taking a break. So why? And at the same time as she retired, my homie Spider-Man came out of retirement back into the MCU. So I felt like that was going to happen. I just didn't think it was going to happen this soon. Like, they literally said the release date is 2021. Like September 2021. So they just putting right back in the same plan that they had. But it's a weird deal because people can't tell whether or not Sony ended up giving over potential ownership in the process that they have going.
Yeah,
in the new deal.
I think it's good. I think that was a smart move. I think they had to do it for the sake of the people.
Well, especially with that ending of the last one, it's like, yo, bro, we was just gonna cut it off.
Yeah,
that was already.
And they also had plenty of time to negotiate too. That's why I didn't freak out about it. If they were saying 2021, you got like a whole. Yeah, you got time to negotiate.
Well, with the negotiation, I guess we never knew when the third one's gonna come out.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying. They had leeway when it comes to time.
But you still got to make the movie, so you got to add in production time. You got to do all. So like, if you're gonna say, "Oh, we gonna do it September or July or whatever, 2021," actually, I think it was July or something like that. If you're gonna say that, then that means that you got to get the ball rolling now. Like, that movie is in production. You know what I'm saying? You're casting, you're figuring out everything. Which, of course, Kevin Feige is the man with a plan for 5 years, so. It takes nothing for them to get right back on that same train. But for them to have to then go, nah, Spider-Man will be fine. We're going to use the same actor. We're going to keep doing whatever we doing. He just not in the MCU. I think that would have been a stain on Sony's part to have to try to do that. But at the same time, it would be dumb for them to give over any type of financial, that's what the dispute was. Aside from the fact that originally Disney was like, yo, we want 50% on financing, which means basically you own half of the character and what's going on in there. That would be a real slippery slope. Before you know it, Disney owns them, Sony doesn't. Now what's being said is the deal is for 25% co-financing agreement, which is the scary part, because it's like, does that mean anything that's co-financing? Like, if I put in on your microphone, I own part of your microphone. Yeah. You can't say I don't, because I put in money on that. Yeah. So that's what the main worry between Sony and Disney has been, is that when they ask for 50% of that, you're basically saying, like, yeah, you want to jack this character from me, because it's only a matter of time before you just keep being like, you might as well just sell them to me. Yeah. Which is dumb. But apparently they did do a co-financing agreement at 25%, but somehow, which nobody's been clear on yet, Sony still hasn't given over any type of, like, they've secured their rights in the deal. So within the contract, they've secured that just because you put money in on this doesn't mean that you own any portion of Spider-Man still. You just get your 25% from the take after it comes out and the profits and so forth, and we're going to leave it at that. So somehow they constructed that deal. But it's still a weird thing, because that's not how business has ever happened.
I think one of them, which is probably Marvel, were just vulnerable enough, and they just knew, like, yo, it just makes the most sense to get this done somehow.
I don't think Marvel was vulnerable, because if you think about Spider-Man's involvement in the MCU, aside from Tony, he hasn't... Did you just fart into your arm?
No, I sneezed.
Damn, nigga.
There wasn't even anything close to a fart.
Yeah, but it was just the way it sounds. Like,
I was trying not to make it loud.
Yeah, I feel you. You did a good job.
Thank you. Thanks, Dad.
Throw one up. And the reason why I say that is because if you think about the exposure that he's had in the MCU that's coming up, with everybody that's coming up, whether you talk about Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Miss Marvel, any of the people that are on the TV shows, he's seen them. Maybe he's had almost no exposure or conversations with any of these people, so they weren't really in a bad position because there's nobody that he's been around that's close enough to him that would mention like, yo, whatever happened to that kid. They would literally never have to mention it. And with all the stuff that they already got coming with like what 6, 7, 8 TV shows, and he hasn't been around anybody in the Marvel 2, which is in space. Black Panther 2 gotta be in Wakanda because that's just what it is. There would be no need to ever have to reference them. So they would have went a while before, without having to worry. So Marvel didn't need them, and Sony, though people keep acting like Sony's never made a good Spider-Man movie, they made like a good 6 of them.
Yeah.
Only 2 of them weren't that great. One was not that great, but it's divisive, and one just sucked, and everybody says it sucked. That's still a good goddamn home run, and none of them have made less than $700 million, which is like golden standard for a blockbuster movie. Like, if a blockbuster movie make like $700 million, you can guarantee a sequel coming. Yeah. Just, because most movies don't make $1 billion. That's only Marvel's the one out here making people think $1 billion is the standard. No. Most movies make anywhere between, well, if it's a small comedy, $20 million or $40 million, makes $400 million. That's a profit. That's a thing. That's a hit. So, I don't think any of them were press. I think Sony would have been a little more pressed just to kind of make it happen. But I think Sony's also too ambitious trying to combine like the whole Spider-Man and the Venom thing and this and that. It's like Venom's origin had a big Spider-Man place, and you've already skipped over that. But they saying that Spider-Man's going to be transcending universes and being in the Venom just as much as he's going to be being in the MCU, and they're not going to be connected. I don't know how the hell they plan on doing that.
Sounds interesting, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm open.
It's almost like he's gonna be like invading, almost like, which kind of sounds cool. Sounds different.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I guess I'm happy about it. I had just gotten to the point where I was like, I've accepted it. I just want to see.
I feel like a lot of people have, and then the news just came out of nowhere. And I was like, oh, well.
That's what pissed me off the most. I was like, okay. Let's just see what they do. It is what it is. Whenever it comes out, Tom Holland will probably be older. Maybe I'll get the college Spider-Man I want. And then it was like, yeah, he back it in. And I was like, so y'all stress me for no goddamn reason? Like your girl talk about, we need to talk. Come home and really be talking about the goddamn curtains. Like, bitch, don't you ever text me talking about, we need to talk. I told you I'm a work in progress. Stop judging. I'm gonna be over here with a bitch jar soon. Like, throw the quarter in there. You know a nigga ain't got no job and shit like that, so I gotta throw a quarter. Like, that's what I got. Be out here buying McChickens for 4 bitches at a time.
This guy.
What?
I don't know, man.
That wasn't actually calling nobody. That was just a reference of the word. I don't like this pressure y'all putting on me.
Damn, you putting it on yourself.
I don't like this. Nah, your disbelief is all the pressure I need.
All the pressure.
But, yeah, so, I'm still working on that top 10, though. We'll get to it. But it won't be today. Alright, so.
So we're not doing the top 10 today?
Hell no. Did you get a top 10?
I got 8.
Bro, then how we doing 10?
I don't know. I'll figure the last 2 out.
I'll be out here doing I'm telling you right now, I will be doing hard mathematical equations. Like, all right, hold up, I gotta. What? Listen.
Nah, we could do it today.
Women
why not.
Women are truly inspirational.
I could think of 2. I could probably think of 2 women.
You just gonna take a 2 or just I'm throwing them in there?
Yeah, pretty much, because I don't like the 8 I have pretty much been like had some type of effect.
Listen, I'm gonna take a look real quick. Momentary. Yeah, no, you trying to hurt me. You trying to hurt me with that list right now. I'm gonna have to give me some time on that.
You got 10, don't you?
It's just more than 10. I gotta. Listen, it's the truth. It's like when you like, yo, what's your top 10 rappers? Like, bro, you gonna take some time.
Like, I don't even have a top 10.
Well, rappers is weird for me because my top 10 rappers are more based off of, I mean, of course, it's supposed to be what you like, but I feel like I would have to segment those to be like what I like versus who I feel is probably top 10 for a lot of people and whatever. But this is just always going to be what you like. But anyway, tell me some okay, I got to work the order out.
This guy, you are the worst.
Them AEW tickets, so I need them recaps.
Weekly. So, yeah, this week they have their first live event on TNT.
That's in Chicago, right?
Nah, that is... Chicago was all out. So that was in August.
I'm still mad.
That was what we was here to watch.
Okay. We watched it.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go to it. Okay.
And they're going to be... Where are they? Washington this week? So they're going to be Washington. And then... You know, they're pretty much competing with NXT now.
This is the first TNT you said?
This is their first episode on TNT.
All right, yeah, that's big then. That's huge.
Yep. Live television. So, I don't know. Probably going to be a pretty wild episode.
What day do they air it?
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah, it's live. So, is it 8? Might be 8.
I'm just trying to see if I'm going to be at home or not.
Might be 8.
Be out there jacking my mom's TV. Like, yo, Mom, let me watch.
AEW.
Ain't this acrobatic, Mom?
I think it's 8, yeah.
Yo, you know what annoys me about my mom? My mom will not watch anything the 18th, 8
p.m.
8 p.m. Mm-hmm. All right. She won't watch nothing that she feel like got the devil in it.
Huh?
Like shit.
Yeah. That is such a black thing.
Like when I was a kid, I was like, yo, Mom, you
got them heathens in there.
I was like, yo, you want to watch Halloween Town with me? She's like, what the hell is that? Start trying to watch Halloween Town, bruh. And she was like, I ain't watching that. You got the devil. I'm like, yo. I was like, oh, why? Because it got vampires in it.
It's going to mess with my spirit.
Yo, my mom will kill me. And then when you want to watch a movie, it's either Lifetime, Hallmark, or like a Medea movie, straight off. If it's a black movie in the theater, my mom will go to the theater real quick. And it's just only got like a black cast, she'll go real quick. But all them Hallmark white people movies and stuff, she will never go to the movie for it. But she need her Hallmark channel though.
Take the ones with the losses. I guess.
Take the wins with the loss. What's your mom? You were always taking.
Pretty much.
Dude, that is the stake of having a mom. I guess I don't know about a dad.
Neither do I, man. Neither do I.
Yo, you seen that picture I sent you? Of the fake Funko Pop box?
Yeah.
Like,
hey man, at least they get, you know.
They haven't done it yet, but they did have this one box that was a 2-pack.
Yeah.
And it was based off of, I never watched the Brady Bunch, so somebody had to tell me. But it's based off of one of the sisters had a boyfriend in the show, but everybody was like, you ain't really got a boyfriend. And nobody ever saw him because he wasn't real. He was just like an imaginary boyfriend. So they sold it in a 2-pack box with just her pop and nothing on his spot but his name above it.
Really want to know who.
I feel like the Brady Bunch is before us. I mean,
yeah, but I watch a lot of shows before me.
Like,
I've always been like an older show.
So you've actually seen like full-fledged Golden Girls?
Yeah, I watched. My grandmother used to watch that.
Oh, see, nope. My grandma used to leave the TV on. It was soap operas all day.
Cause like my favorite show ever is Sanford and Son.
Yeah,
and
that's
from like
yeah. And I was like, yo, if y'all wasn't charging this like it was a real 2-pack, I would buy it just because I love the joke.
I never watched the Brady Bunch. So
no, because I know the Sanford and Son.
Shoot, I don't know if I have a second favorite show.
Because most of my favorite shows have been modern. But for a long time, I only watched movies, so I wasn't.
Maybe, yeah, I don't. I know if I had to do like a 5, I don't know what I don't know. I wouldn't have an order, but it would be like Sanford and Son, Fresh Prince, Martin. feel like there's one more that I'm not completely thinking about.
About to get the NPC out, make sure
I don't know. Would wrestling count as a show? Technically, right?
Yeah, I would count that as a show because it's. If it was like a bigger thing, like just NBA, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's a show. Yeah. But wrestling, it has been damn near one
storyline driven, which is every
and it's been like one company for ages that's been doing most of it. So I don't see why I wouldn't count that as a show.
Yeah, but it's pretty much those.
Drinking his tea like it's liquor. You see a nigga?
Trying to think. Yeah, I think that's probably as far as I could go as far as favorite shows.
That was only 4.
Yeah.
What's the 5th?
I don't have one.
Damn.
That's what I be telling you, bro. Like, I'm not.
And you be like, look, I stay in my corner.
Yep.
Yeah. Top 5 shows for me would definitely be hard. I only know my first top 2. And that's it. My number 1 is probably House because I'm a big fan of.
Family Matters, definitely Family Matters.
I don't think I've heard you mention watching Family Matters in ages.
I've definitely used to. Well, when I was young, I don't watch it like. See, now I could go home and watch like the same episode of Sanford and Son that I watched like last night.
Yeah.
But like Family Matters is definitely like lower 5.
You know he coming to Rhode Island Comic Con.
Who?
Urkel.
Oh,
when you say Family Matters, there's only one guy to talk about.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't want to meet him though.
No. He seems okay. I've seen a couple of interviews from him in recent time. He just said he can't do the voice no more. So a lot of people be like, "Can you still do the voice?"
He's like, "Bro, fucking haunted him."
It wasn't. He didn't. He won't even say he won't do it. He said, "I can't do it." Like that was a puberty thing. He was like, "I aged out of it. I can't."
Yeah.
I can't do that. I can.
Are you right? Like Family Matters reboot?
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah." I think just because he can't do that voice anymore, that reboot would never happen.
Nigga straight up like, yo, you gotta be Stephon.
Stephon, the whole thing. Yeah, just R.I.P. Urkel. First episode. It's an Urkel funeral.
That nigga gone.
Like, yo, what y'all do this goddamn reboot for? Ain't no Urkel? Well, he gonna be a ghost, but he gonna have to be like augmented through the computer.
They gotta use just old ass footage that they never used.
Nowadays, they doing everything, bro. The de-aging that Disney started to invent, other companies have started to try to figure it out. They're just not figuring it out as good as Disney.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get how... I find that so interesting how technology works like that. Because they did the same thing when it came to hybrid cars. Toyota figured it out. And they got to a point where people wanted hybrid cars. So, like, Nissan would lease engines from Toyota.
Yeah.
For their hybrids. So you would literally pop the trunk and see Nissan right next to Toyota in your trunk. Because they were leasing engines because they just wanted to be able to have a hybrid. And then people start trying to figure it out. But I'm like, what the hell made you never try to figure it out before somebody else had figured it out? And it was like, oh, this is popping. This is dope. This is, oh, we can make money on this now. So I guess now we're trying to figure it out. Whereas like Disney goes full Monty. What the hell is that face? What did you just see?
I read it in a Cardi B tweet, but she tweeted it in another language. I don't know what the fuck she talking about.
Spanish?
Oh my God, who is this?
Nah, don't turn the phone after you show it. You like, I wasn't done. Yo.
Oh, interesting. Twitter.
That wasn't
site where you go, you just want to see some random ass on your timeline.
It used to be Tumblr, but Tumblr was like, yo, you gonna see it all.
Yeah.
The
chick I used to have relations with like fucking like 10 years ago.
My man said have relations with.
I remember she made a fucking Tumblr. That shit was wild.
My man gave the Bill Clinton. Relations. I mean, what was on the Tumblr?
Her literally like getting fucked and shit.
This was after you did.
Yeah, this was after me. Yeah.
Damn. She wasn't charging?
I guess not. I don't know.
God damn.
She was just wild though, cause like she was just posting wild shit on there.
Now, did you have feelings for this chick at some point, or you was just having relations all day?
Just having relations.
Okay, so it was never something that you was looking at being like,
nah.
What? Why'd you do that?
Yeah, I was like 19. It was literally just on some like, random. I never had feelings for her.
Close the door on that. I never loved you, girl. Yeah, nah. I thought Tumblr was supposed to get shut down though.
It probably did, or they probably shut a lot of the sexual shit down.
Yeah, because Tumblr really became a dumping ground for that. Like Black Planet became for like dating sites and shit.
I never used Black Planet.
Me either, but I remember seeing it.
Yeah, I used to use Niente.
Wait,
I used to love Spanish. Yeah, I love Spanish women.
I used to love Spanish women. Now they stink. They dirty.
I love them now, still.
But I feel like I was mostly on. Of course, we've all had Tinder. I think I did OkCupid. I done Christian Mingle. Now I'm playing.
I was about to say you are the scum of the earth. If you went on Christian Mingle looking for some pussy, you are the fucking scum of the earth. If you did
what
that
you mean?
shit.
I believe in God,
yo. You are the scum.
What you mean, bro? Me and God is tight. I'm trying to think if I had.
I definitely had a me and thing.
I feel like I had a me and thing.
Scum.
Listen, Christian women need love too, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I think I did that. Let me see. I tried to do Bumblebee, but it was too early for Bumblebee. Like, it wasn't really out here like that. It was more in the West. So, like, most of the time.
Never heard of Bumblebee.
Bumblebee is basically supposed to be a dating site that, or it's still an app, and it basically gives the women a little more control. So basically, it's kind of like Tinder, where you go through and you match with them. But once you match, but she has to talk to you. You can't talk to her. She has to initiate it. And so the problem with that is a lot of girls, once you match, don't actually initiate. At the time, maybe now, but this was
because they probably fucking talk. You know how many niggas be in these chicks DMs, bro? Like, yo.
But that's what I'm saying. But you're on a site that says you got to talk to me first. So it don't matter how great we could be. Like, oh my God, you are. The girl has like, I think it's 24 or like 48 hours or something like that to talk to you.
Oh, word.
All is everything. I can't say nothing to you. You just told me you like me and just left me behind the curtain. And it was like,
like, yeah, because she's talking to other people. That was my point.
Yeah. She's
talking
nuts.
to mad, like, there's so many niggas in these fucking chicks' DMs.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
It wasn't working, but then
I think that's why the whole, like, trying to get chicks through social media thing is fucking so, like, diluted.
You think it's dying?
Yeah. Because, yo, like, to these women, all right, you have, say you got 5 dudes in your DM, right? Mm-hmm. Like, what really makes me hop into her DMs any different than those 5 guys? Outside of maybe, like, she might have seen my post and, like, thought I was cool or whatever.
Sometimes from what I've noticed, it's usually a familiarity with, hopefully a familiarity of seeing you potentially on your timeline, and then usually it's about what you say. Cause like with one of my exes and stuff, she was like, the reason why I responded to you is because you talked to me like I was a regular person. Like when you hit me up, it wasn't like game or nothing. You literally just said.
You bitches be sounding like they be talking to fucking kangaroos and shit. You talking to me like I was a regular person.
Yo, but you're not gonna act like you ever heard a million stories where a girl goes, oh, he just said this to me, and like the first couple things they say they get a lot is, you got a man and what's your number? Like niggas will just come up and be like, yo, what's your number? Without even talking to you. Like, so
it's me. I'm niggas.
You know. So
I don't got time to talk.
So you got to think about it. If that's what they do in person, and just come over and be like, yo, what's your name? You got a man? Hey, you got a man? What's your name? You got a number? Like, that's the top 3 questions they say they get from a lot of dudes first off. So if that's what they do in person, you can only imagine what the hell they saying online.
Like, what up, bitch? I ain't ever gonna stop loving you.
Bet you there's a dude on there right now on Facebook just typing in all the bitches named Asia, talking about Asia.
Where are you?
You she be like, hello?
Yo, I'm about to go look for bitches named Asia right now. I'm just sending that one clip that every chick named Asia. Asia.
I don't think they did a music video for it, but yeah, you can still probably play it and just take like the Facebook message of it. Just take a little quick, and she'd be like, really?
My guy Ryan Isley.
Right.
Dope.
Yo. I don't think anybody else can come out with the mafioso joint. I think he had that better than most rappers have ever had it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Tell me, bro, Ryan Isley is the Ric Flair of fucking R&B.
Why? Because you think he can always come back with what his shtick was and it'll never...
Nigga just dyed the hair black.
What Ryan Isley look like right now?
I don't know. Let's Google.
Because you said dyed the hair black, and I'm like, did it stop being black?
Yo, I think at the age of... I think niggas start dyeing their hair by like 45.
By 45?
Yeah.
Guess it depends on how many baby mamas you got.
Yeah, I already said it. Once I go gray, I'm keeping it.
Yeah. Well, you know David Banner, you know, he started having the gray in his beard. And then he just went full, like, gray-white. And he straight up said, like, when people, like, commented on it, he said, look, I get more pussy now from having this white-ass beard than I ever did when I had a black beard. He said, if I knew this shit, I'd have did this shit when I was 22. He looked disgusted.
Nah. His wife is bad. What the fuck?
It's Ron Isley, bro.
My nigga said, Asia.
And R. Kelly can't take her no more. You know he gonna make sure she bad this time.
Wait, is this the chick from the fucking Contagious video? Nah, it's not.
Nah, the chick from Contagious video
looks like her though.
Was one of was an artist that him and R. Kelly were working with.
Supposedly.
Yeah, it was
2019.
Oh, my back.
Like I said, you're contagious.
Oh my goodness, it really does look like.
Touch me, baby. Give me what you got. And the man said, sexy lady, drive me crazy, drive me wild.
Oh, I can't believe this shit. Yo, and then you look at this picture of him when he was younger, like, bruh. Yo.
You know what you're talking about, right? Ron Isley? From the Isley Brothers.
Yeah, you never seen Ron Isley look like that.
Telling you, yo, I'm gonna Ric Flair this shit, bro.
Yeah, it's almost like Ron Isley was born old.
Yo,
and that's how you like it.
Yo, home drop a track and get Flair in the video. They both be in there, mobbed up with the women.
Viral.
That should be
Viral
lit.
Immediately. Boss.
Lit.
Boss.
Oh my gosh.
That needs to happen.
Yo, that would be.
Go on Twitter right now, hit up Ric Flair like, why are you not at videos with Ron Isley?
You were like, brother, whoa!
Then go right to Ron Isley like, I don't know if you use Twitter, old nigga. But
shit, my nigga Stevie Wonder got a Twitter.
Yo, listen. You do know people hire people to do their Twitter, right?
Nah, bro.
That's not gonna be your evidence that Stevie ain't blind.
My nigga ain't blind.
Yo,
Stevie Wonder.
You know,
remember that Twitter page when they was fucking tweeting? That Twitter page. Yo, that Twitter page when it was tweet. I don't know if I had to show you that shit.
I think
I might have like literally laughed like tears for like an hour
because it was just
the most ignorant shit I've ever seen in my life.
I think I've only seen one tweet from it, but I thought it was one of them other ones. You know how they got a lot of the fake ones where they just throw Ryan Reynolds' face under it with a comment about something that you know he ain't talk about.
This nigga Stevie Wonder out here with tweeting shit. Nigga, you ain't slick.
Yo.
Not slick.
First of all, yeah, I guess blind people probably just have the speech to text. I was gonna say, like, how do they text nowadays with
where's that page?
With no technical feel, but it's probably just a million speech to text. Be like, Siri, speech to text.
I don't think they got that page anymore.
I'll be home soon, mother. You be like, yo,
that page was bugged out.
It's still not there? It's not there?
I don't think it's up anymore.
Yo, because fucking Stevie probably seen that shit. Put a stop to it.
Yeah, I know he did. Nah, I'm blind ass nigga.
He's. Do you really consign to the notion that Stevie Wonder is not blind?
Yep.
And why don't we have a new blind guy for our generation?
Oh, yes.
You found it?
My guy is... Yes, yo. Garrison is the clutches. Yo.
Let me see. Okay. From the Lil Stevie Wonder Twitter.
Yo.
It's just a bunch of gibberish.
Yo, I cried for like a straight hour when I first seen that shit.
It is hella gibberish. It just goes.
You know the
R.I.P.
level
Carrie
of
Fisher.
do you know the level of asshole you have to be like, yo, I'm about to go on Twitter and make. He sent it to me.
Yo.
Yo. The level of asshole that you have to be like, yo, I'm about to go on Twitter and make a fake Stevie Wonder page and just ramble about absolutely nothing even close to fucking.
Here's the thing. I'm like, there's no way you can keep laughing at this because, like, even saying it's just gibberish, it sounds like, yo, you just spoiled it for me. No, you have to see it because the more you keep going, yo, and then they got memes on here. Him next to Beyonce talking about this could be us, but you're not seeing things my way. Yo, I did. It's literally Lil Stevie Wonder at Lil Stevie Wonder, LIL. You know, yo, and it just keeps going where this person would just come on every like 4 to 10 days, and just write gibberish at Stevie Wonder.
The wildest. I don't think at that time they had an official Stevie Wonder Twitter page either. Because I might have seen this like a couple of years ago.
Yo, but they did this for years, bro. I'm going down it, and it's just
wild.
Where you started me at was like 2016.
Yeah.
I'm in 2013 right now. Wow. Yeah, 2013 they started this.
Yo, could you really imagine that was like him? Yo, home just like,
yo,
at the studio, we recorded Superstition, and I should just say AJY exclamation point. Like, yo.
The last one was April 8, 2018. So this dude kept this up for
fucking
5 years straight.
Yeah, if I ever find out who made this page. Yo, that nigga is all set for the rest of his life.
That's the official Twitter one for me. I don't think I've ever seen a funnier, better Twitter page. Nothing. No celebrities got that. They say, oh, you know, if you just want to laugh at Ryan Reynolds making fun of his kids for 2 hours, you can do that. Nah, bro. That right there, just seeing it looks like it should be a meme. Yo. But it just don't stop.
Nigga Stevie said, fuck that. I'm feeling some type. Y'all about to hear about it.
Yo, Kanye was right. Beyonce had the best video. Yo. X2.
Yo.
I wonder if Dave Chappelle's like, you know what, if Stevie Wonder want to impress me, he ain't even got to get behind the wheel no more. Just send a coherent tweet. Just like, yo. That was the best thing.
Wow.
Anything happened in sports other than Antonio Brown apparently losing out in one game?
I just got a notification actually a couple of minutes ago that he's about to sue the NFL for $61 million.
What?
Yeah, I didn't read it though.
Yo, what scheme he got going?
I don't know.
Where he like, yo, first, get me out this contract, cracker. Oh, what? You want out the contract? Fine. You out the contract. Another team go, we'll take you.
Yeah, he's about to. He's filing nine grievances and appeals to recover upwards of $61 million.
And what's the excuse? Not like $61 million is like a mountain, but for a guy like him anyway, you give me $61 million right now, I'm gonna turn into a different nigga right in front of your face. A whole different nigga. Right in front of your face. Straight hey, yo, up. Bank account, Liberty Bank. Seems like it
pretty much just saying that. I guess it's just pretty much him saying that he was just owed money from, I guess, the previous situations. But he ain't gonna get shit from the Raiders situation because he wasn't even showing up to practices.
Yeah, they gonna say the
Patriots situation. He may have a fight
because he wasn't. It's not like he was on the up and up.
He actually played a game with them too.
With the Raiders.
No, with the Patriots.
Yeah, he only played one.
So he probably is going to get his money from them.
But didn't they? What was the reason that he got booted?
They cut him because I'm assuming because of the text, but there was no real reason. They didn't come out and say any reason.
Yeah, because the moment he got signed to the Patriots, then all the rape thing came out. Then it was like, oh,
nah, that was when he was. That was before.
But they kept talking about it more.
Yeah,
they started talking about it more. Then I don't know if I feel like, and I'm probably completely wrong in this, but they were talking about how I feel like it was just like, oh yeah, and then he also raped her 3 times or something like that, and it just started getting real convoluted. Like, what the hell is this situation? Yeah. And they probably didn't realize that because it got really, really bad and mixed up.
I don't know, man. I wish him the best. If he needs help, I hope he gets it.
Yo, for a second, I thought you was gonna say if he needs help, I'll be there. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Shit, he pay me.
I mean, he probably can afford it until them lawyer fees come in. So he gonna be your best friend for like 2 weeks.
That's cool.
You like, I'm good with that. We can talk. I get replaced on the podcast with Antonio Brown. Like, the fuck is that?
That should be lit. I'd love to do a podcast with Antonio Brown. I'm out here straight heel turn.
He don't even care that I said I got replaced. He's fuck it.
I'm out here straight selling out.
Fuck it, nigga. Go take a nap today, nigga.
What else is happening? Baseball, they're wrapping up their season. Playoffs gonna start soon.
I was talking about that the other day. I was like, I thought Joe Will paid attention to baseball, but I don't know.
Yeah, I went to a couple of baseball games over the summer.
You pay attention to it like you pay attention to football and bet?
Nah.
Basketball.
I pay attention to it enough to know what's going on.
Enough to know.
But it's kind of, baseball is literally every day. Like, literally every day.
Something new is going on.
Yeah. So it's kind of like they play 180 games from March until October. It's just a lot to keep up with.
Yeah.
So, like, I know what's going on. I still go to games. Games are fun to go to. But
I'm always paranoid. A ball just gonna come
and just knock you out.
Oh, it's just straight smack.
It depends on where you sit. If you sit in like a foul ball section where balls do get like ripped, in that way.
Because there's so many stories about that. Yeah. And it's like they just still let this happen.
You don't sit there. You don't gotta worry about it.
they still let this happen. Just high fly, pow.
I'd rather sit where like a home run is coming anyway.
Well, yeah, because you got a chance to catch it. Yeah. If you got a rip ball.
Like when me and Joey went the day before my birthday, and the home run was hit like we're right here. Yep. The home run was hit like where the pillow was.
All right, so it was literally like
like 5 right feet. There. Yeah,
somebody caught it.
So like when you watch the highlight, you see me and Joey like in the highlight. It's just pretty cool. I was like, oh shit, that's us.
I'm be like, I'm a celebrity. All right, guys. Well, you got anything else to talk about?
Basketball starting up October 22nd. Go Lakers. That's really it for sports. I know there was like some UFC fight yesterday, but I don't really keep up.
Oh, what was the dude's name? I was just listening about that this morning. It wasn't Khabib, but it was some other guy that the guy I listened to on YouTube was definitely talking about how he feels like he's gonna win, like hands down, rip through dude like paper.
Oh, done.
That's what he was saying. He was saying he feels like aside from Khabib, who he feels is the baddest man on the planet. He said that he feels like this guy's probably the second. And then they said, I think Amanda Nunes is supposed to have a fight too.
Ooh.
Maybe he was talking about. Nah, he wasn't talking about Amanda Nunes.
Amanda.
I was really waiting for the last name and it never came. But yeah, I'm at the bottom of my tea right now, so.
What else? I don't know. I think that's it.
Alright. That's it for today.
This episode was trash.
What?
This episode was garbage.
Well, usually I come in with a couple more ideas or a couple more plans and so forth, but this week had big things happen, but it's a lot of like pending shit. It's stuff that you can say like real quick, and it's like, oh, okay, cool, and you can go into it, but there's not a million things to go into.
Shit up. I gotta take a poop.
Nigga, ain't nobody wrap shit up for me last week when I had to take a poop.
Alright, I'm going to the toilet.
Yeah, my teeth done.